Jess was sleeping in her own bed at our home in Hartford, and a friend of Jesse's, who was welcome in our home, came in, surprised her in her sleep, hogtied her, raped her, gagballed her. He put it around Jesse's neck. He pulled with everything he had, I imagine, until she lost consciousness. He watched the life and the light drain out of Jesse's eyes.
Terror, absolute terror. I just watched every little step that I made. I grew up in a very abusive alcoholic home, would frequently see my dad hit my mother, pull her hair, push her, all sorts of things. As I grew up, I would frequently physically place myself in front of my mom to protect her, or I would create a diversion so that he would be upset with me and would come after me and hit me or choke me or kick me because it hurt me so much to see my mom go through that.
I was in an abusive relationship, physically abusive and emotionally abusive, with my daughter's biological father. The day I left him, he was beating me on the side of the road and a lady called the police.
I'm trying to change the world. I'm trying to use Jessie's death and her life to grab people's minds and hearts and wake us up. Our dual mission is ending violence against our girls and women through culture transformation. So we broadcast our messages far and wide, and we get a lot of responses. And oftentimes they're from victims of violence, sexual violence and physical violence and emotional violence and verbal and other kinds.
I think that the Love is Greater Than Hate project is crucial. I had not heard about it until this past summer, which is surprising because I remember vividly Jessie's story being aired on the news. I remember just being glued to the TV thinking, man, that could have been me at one point.
Love Greater Than Hate is there for you when you need it. They are constantly fighting for women to have voices and to be able to get out of situations that they're in and to understand all sorts of violence against women.
I want people to know that Jessie's life and her death count for something.
I really think that not only do parents and teachers or adults in general need to educate our young women on signs, how to have self-confidence and speak up for themselves and have that self-worth. But not only that, but the boys as well. I know I felt like I was alone on an island and there was just no one to help me, no one. And so I absolutely love this project and think it's super important to get the word out about this resource that we have here.
And it ended Jessie's life and her future. I want people to know that she still matters and all of them still matter, and it's not too late for them, but we need to do something. And one guy in a project isn't going to get that done. It's going to take all of us.
Why can't you see I'm singing this song for you? There's nothing